Some of the 17 electoral reforms in the Citizens' Compact on free and fair elections include establishment of a new independent and impartial electoral commission, ensuring integrity of the voting process, separating the state from the ruling party, transparent selection exercise of presiding officers, barring security officers like police and UPDF during the election process, among others.
We have a partisan parliament where the major players are political parties, and therefore, given the character of the UPDF, which is supposed to be a nationalistic, patriotic, and non-partisan military, it should not be participating in a partisan platform like the parliament.
The activists under the National Consultation on Free and Fair Elections want the Speaker of Parliament, Rebecca Kadaga, to expedite the implementation of these reforms. The demand comes after the committee petitioned her last week.
And she owes it to Ugandans to provide leadership in Parliament so the National Compact is discussed and the issues in the National Compact are taken into serious consideration for constitutional and electoral reforms in this country.
In case this fails, the activists are proposing for creation of a transitional government and have the 2016 general elections postponed until the electoral reforms are implemented.
It is important for this country to avoid future conflicts associated with elections, that if we all agree as Ugandans that the time is not enough to effect the necessary reforms, then we should be negotiating a transitional government that can be able to deliver on these reforms before we conduct elections that is going to be contested again, because that's a very undesirable situation.
The question is this possible in the current circumstances?
Even those who went to Luero for 5 years were told they were wasting time in the beginning. And they end up being very serious, and they did something that changed this country to some extent.
This not being the first time civil society organizations are advocating for electoral reforms, the activists have denied trying to show accountability to donor funds by advocating for electoral reforms.
So shall we say that whatever they try to do or don't do, they try to it is an attempt to attain accountability to the donors from where they receive money? I think really that doesn't hold at all.
As the clock continues ticking and only 15 months are left to the 2016 general elections, one can only wait to see whether government will implement these reforms. Shamim Batalwo, WBS News.